Toyota's RAV4 has been a mainstay of the crossover market since 1996. The Mazda CX-5 is a much more recent addition to the compact SUV class. But it's Mazda's best-selling model and is highly regarded by owners and auto reviewers. Choosing between the two SUVs as you shop for a new crossover can seem, to put it mildly, daunting. Fear not, because we will break down category by category in this video to help you discover which of these two popular compacts is right for you. The RAV4 starts at $28,475, while the CX-5 starts at $29,300. Although the RAV4 is a bit cheaper, it's important to note that the Mazda comes standard with all-wheel drive. The Toyota comes with front-wheel drive, and it'll cost you an extra $1,400 to upgrade to an all-wheel drive. At the other end of the trim lineup, the Toyota again comes out slightly ahead. The range-topping CX-5 trim starts at $40,600, while the most expensive RAV4 trim carries a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $38,095. The CX-5 received a predicted reliability rating of 82 out of 100 from J.D. Power, edging out the RAV4's score of 76. A J.D. Power predicted reliability score of 91 to 100 is considered the best, 81 to 90 is great, 70 to 80 is average, and 0 to 69 is fair and considered below average. Both SUVs get matching warranties, 3-year or 36,000-mile limited warranties, and 5-year or 60,000-mile coverage for their powertrains. The CX-5 has supportive front seats that remain comfortable on long drives. The rear seats are roomy enough for adult passengers as well, and they recline. Synthetic leather upholstery and heated front seats come standard, and options include leather upholstery, ventilated front seats, and heated rear seats. The RAV4's front seats provide ample room, and they're fairly comfortable, though they're not as supportive on long drives as the Mazda's seats. The Toyota's rear seats have enough room for adults to ride without feeling cramped. Cloth upholstery comes standard. Synthetic leather upholstery, heated and ventilated front seats, and heated rear seats are available. The Mazda takes the win here for having slightly more comfortable seats and a better list of standard and available seating features. The Toyota RAV4 has one of the biggest cargo holds available in its class, with an astounding 37.6 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear row. With the rear seats flat, it provides just shy of 70 cubic feet of overall storage. The seats are also very easy to stow, and reviewers note that the low bumper and floor of the Toyota make it a cinch to load. The Mazda CX-5, on the other hand, has one of the less voluminous cargo holds for the compact SUV market, with 30.8 cubic feet behind the rear seats and 59.3 cubic feet with the second row flat. If cargo capacity is what you need, the Toyota is your best bet. Both of these SUVs are pleasant, but only one of them borders on a luxury car experience, and it's the Mazda CX-5. While the CX-5 starts at a very reasonable price, its interior trimmings, especially in higher trim models with leather upholstery, are downright sumptuous. Its interior fit and finish are also unrivaled in the compact SUV class. The Toyota RAV4, on the other hand, is more in line with what you expect at this price point. With hard plastics and simpler interior styling, it's not unpleasant, but it feels much more common for its class. The Toyota RAV4 comes with an 8-inch touchscreen, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, a Wi-Fi hotspot, a 6-speaker stereo, and automatic climate control. A 10.5-inch touchscreen and a 12.3-inch gauge cluster are available. The Mazda CX-5 is a bit less straightforward. It has a 10.2-inch display that isn't a touchscreen and is instead controlled with a knob on the center console. This works well with the native Mazda software, but it makes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto a headache to use. Because its infotainment setup is a bit more user-friendly, the RAV4 claims a narrow win here. The CX-5 has two engine options: the base 187 horsepower, 2.5-liter inline-4, and an upgraded 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 that outputs 256 horsepower and a whopping 320 pound-feet of torque. The base engine is sufficient, but the turbo power plant is a knockout. Both engines also get smooth shifting 6-speed automatic transmissions. The RAV4 only comes with one engine, a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder with 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. The low torque means that its acceleration feels pokey, and while the 8-speed transmission paired to the inline-4 is smooth, the engine itself is loud under full throttle. It feels a lot less powerful than the Mazda. The front-wheel drive Toyota RAV4 delivers 27 miles per gallon in the city and 35 miles per gallon on the highway. With all-wheel drive, the RAV4 gets 25 miles per gallon in the city and 33 miles on the highway. These numbers are great for the compact SUV class. With its base engine, the CX-5 gets 26 miles per gallon in the city and 31 miles per gallon on the highway. Upgrade to the turbocharged engine and ratings drop to 22 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway. The Toyota RAV4 is tuned for comfort, and it feels stable around turns, though it's not overly athletic. The brakes provide plenty of stopping power. The Mazda CX-5 is arguably the most fun-to-drive compact SUV. It's agile, with well-weighted steering, yet it remains comfortable even over rough pavement. Both of these SUVs earned an overall safety rating of 5 out of 5 stars from the National Highway Safety Traffic Administration, and neither has been put through crash testing by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. In this showdown, the CX-5 wins 5 categories compared to the 4 for the RAV4, giving the Mazda a narrow win. The CX-5 is much more enjoyable to drive thanks to its superior acceleration, handling, and ride quality. It also has a far nicer interior, more comfortable seats, and a higher predicted reliability rating. The RAV4 fares better in what you might call the more practical categories. It provides more cargo space, gets better gas mileage, and has a slightly more user-friendly infotainment system. It also costs a little bit less. These are both good SUVs, and it's worth giving both a test drive. But the CX-5 is the superior vehicle. In addition to winning this showdown, it fares much better in our compact SUV rankings. It sits near the top, while the RAV4 is in the middle of the pack.